Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. Today I am having a first look at Enchanted Mushroom from Diamond Art Club. When I do these unboxing videos, I am always very aware of people who are new to diamond painting. Either people who are just thinking about taking diamond painting up as a hobby, and people who have maybe done a few small kits and they've decided it's time to step things up a bit. So for that reason, I go through everything. I go through the packaging, the toolkit, everything that's in the toolkit, the cover, the canvas, everything. So because of that, the videos tend to be pretty long. And not everybody wants to see all of the stuff, because people who know about Diamond Art Club will be well aware of the packaging, the toolkit, the canvas and all that stuff. So the video is broken down into chapters. That way people can go to the description and just go to the section that interests them. If you are an experienced diamond painter, you know about Diamond Art Club, you've tried Diamond Art Club, probably the first thing you will go to is the canvas, or maybe the trading card, if there is a trading card in this one. You never know until you open the box. So anyway, it's broken into chapters and you can just click on the section that you're interested in. It saves you having to try and skip through the video to find what you want. So after saying that, if you have never bought from Diamond Art Club, you are going to find quite a few things that are different from any company that you have tried so far. The first thing is the packaging. If you buy from Diamond Art Club, you will receive a box like this. This is what will arrive at your door. It does not come in a plastic bag. It's a branded box, and we have diamondartclub.com. We have Instagram at Diamond Art Club and Facebook Diamond Art Club. So this is what you will get. When you open the box, you will find another box. And this box will have a rendering of the graphic of the kit that you have bought. In this case, it is Enchanted Mushroom. So we'll have a look at the box. So as you can see, we have the graphic. This is a rendering, so it's actually made up of little squares. So it's a rendering of the kit, so it gives you an idea of what it will look like when it's finished. The only thing is, it doesn't have the sparkle. So if we look at the box and we go further down, you can see we have a thumbnail, full-size thumbnail, so you can see the whole image. And further down we have the title, Enchanted Mushroom by T.S. Larking. That is the original artist. The size is 25.6 inches by 25.6 inches, which is 69.9 centimeters by 69.9 centimeters. So the actual canvas is square, which is quite unusual. So the canvas is a square. So we have Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle, DIY Diamond Art Kit, square diamonds. It's easy to tell with these boxes. If it's square drills that are in it, it's a pale blue, and if it is round, it will be a pale pink. There will also be a pink circle. Then we have all exclusive, see back for contents. But before we look at the back, we'll just have a quick look at the sides. So on this side, unleash your inner artist, and then we have that graphic wrapping around the box. On the opposite side, again, we have the wraparound graphic, but this time we have a little bit more information. So full diamond coverage area, so the whole canvas is covered in drills, it's not a partial. We have a smaller thumbnail, and then we have the details. So 64 colours, including 1 Aurora Borealis and 3 fairy dust diamonds. Now, if you're new to diamond painting and you don't know what Aurora Borealis means, and you don't know what fairy dust diamonds are, if you keep watching the video, I will explain that when I go through the drills. And we have total diamonds, 78,961. Don't forget the one. So that is the information on the kit. Further down we have the socials. So we have Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest and TikTok at Diamond Art Club, and the website diamondartclub.com. So if we go to the back, again we have Diamond Art Club Duo Makes You Sparkle. How it works: we have 6 thumbnails with a short description on how to diamond paint if you have never done it before. Then we have the kit contents. We'll just skip that because I'll be going through everything in the kit. Then we have warning, choking hazard, contains small parts. Basically keep out of reach of small children. You don't want them mistaking the drills for candy and swallowing some. So keep out of reach of the kids. Third party tested for compliance with EU and USA standards. That means that Diamond Art Club kits are checked and tested by an independent company to make sure they reach all the health and safety standards. That means they are checking which chemicals are used in the drills, in the glue, in the canvas. So everything is above board and we don't have any chemicals that shouldn't be there or excess. So everything is within the standards of the EU and USA. I haven't seen any other company put this on the box. So it's nice to know that everything has been checked by an independent company and we don't have anything that shouldn't be there. And then that's pretty much it. Diamond Art Club. So the box is sealed in cellophane, but before I open it, we'll look at the ends. So on the top, DIY Diamond Art Kit, but the interesting part is the bottom. If I can get it in the light. So on the bottom of the box we have a small thumbnail, and the title Enchanted Mushroom by T.S. Larking and the size. That is very handy if you have a few kits that you haven't done yet. A lot of people basically build up what they call a stash of kits that they want to work on, and that can build up pretty rapidly. So if you have the kits stacked up, sitting on top of each other, in the past there was no way of telling what was in the box without lifting boxes up and pulling them out so you could see what was underneath. Now you can see the ends of all the boxes, with Diamond Art Club anyway. So you can just look along and you can see what you've got and decide which one you're going to work on next. It's a small thing, but very, very handy if you have a few kits. So the box is wrapped in cellophane to keep everything nice and clean, stop any dust or anything getting inside. So the first thing we have to do is take the cellophane off. So I'll do that with scissors and try not to scratch the box because it looks very nice. And I will be putting the kit back in the box after doing this, because after I open them up and have a look at them, I roll them back up and I put the drills and the canvas back in, and it sits there until I'm ready to actually work on it. So take the cellophane off, and then we can have a look in the box. So we open it at the top, and then inside we have Do What Makes You Sparkle, a little cutout there that you can put your finger in, and then you just pull it. So pull that out. Pretty big canvas, so it won't all fit in the picture. So that is it. So that is the packaging for Diamond Art Club, and there are a lot of things that are different about Diamond Art Club. Sometimes people ask, I see people asking in forums and things like, what's so special about Diamond Art Club, why are they different? So that's why I go through everything to try and explain. So if you order a kit, you will get a box like this. That's what will arrive at your door. Inside that box you will get another box which will have the graphic rendering of the kit that you have bought. Inside that box, you have a third box. So this is a box with no top. So Diamond Art Club triple box the diamond paintings. I don't know if any other diamond painting company that packs them as well as this. All of the boxes are sturdy, so your diamond painting is very well protected. So now we've opened it, we've got the canvas in the bag, and we've got the toolkit, and we've got this envelope. So first things first, we'll have a look at the toolkit. So again, this is something that's different about Diamond Art Club. Their toolkit is very different from any other company. So I'll open the bag. It's a resealable bag. It has a list of the contents on the front. I was checking the back. I think they used to be on the back. So on the back we have Unleash Your Inner Artist. Then we have all the socials again at Diamond Art Club and the website diamondartclub.com. So resealable bag, and what I'll do is I'll open it up at the side because it's difficult to take things out in the order that I want to talk about them. So it's a lot easier for me to actually open it up, and you'll understand why in a second. So just getting everything sorted. So if you have been diamond painting and you're pretty new to it, you haven't tried Diamond Art Club before, you will be receiving pens like this in your kits. It's basically a pink plastic straw. Different companies sometimes change the colour of this, but they are all exactly the same. They're the same diameter. Sometimes some of the companies have them slightly longer, some are slightly shorter, but the basics are the same. Plastic straw, and if I just wiggle the tip, take it off, you can see straight through. You can see it's just a plastic straw. Then we have the standard diamond painting pen tip that anybody who has diamond painted will be very familiar with. Nylon tip with a brass insert. So this is a diamond painting pen from all other companies except Diamond Art Club. Diamond Art Club did provide pens like this, and they decided to step things up quite a bit. So if you order from Diamond Art Club, you can expect to get a pen like this. So it actually feels like a pen. It's a lot thicker, it's got a bit of weight to it. Branded Diamond Art Club. It is more ergonomic because it is waisted. It has a bit of a curve here, the same at the other end. So when you're using it, you can adjust your grip to different thicknesses, which makes it more comfortable, rather than holding the same small diameter for a long period of time. This can get very uncomfortable, especially for people who have problems with their hands, like a touch of arthritis, for example. It can be difficult to hold narrow things, and even more difficult to hold narrow things for an extended period of time. So Diamond Art Club have thought about that, so they came up with this design, which is much more comfortable. You'll notice it has a cap, which is a bit unusual. And if we take the cap off, you'll see the tip of the pen looks very different. It has the brass insert, as does the standard tip, but this part looks different. The reason for that is this part here has putty in it. So the pen actually comes preloaded with diamond painting putty, so you don't have to stop when it won't pick up and dip into putty or pink wax. It's in the pen. So when you get the pen, it hasn't really been primed. There is putty in here, but it's quite loose. So if you hold the tip, you can see there's a bit of play. So I'll turn it until it stops, and that's ready to start pushing putty to the tip. Now the putty is not in the tip yet. So what you do is you hold the tip, you turn the pen and then you wait a few seconds, because what it does is it pushes the putty, but the putty moves pretty slowly. So you just check if you can see anything. Don't have anything there yet. We'll try a little bit further. I might go too far. There we go. So the putty is starting to come out the top, and I have pressed it or turned it too much. So we have excess putty on the top. Now, that is just to prime the pen. Once you've got the pen set up, you don't have to do this anymore. So just leave it a few seconds. You'll probably get a bit of excess. All you do is wipe that off, so the putty is flat on the tip and you're ready to go. So then you just diamond paint as normal. You don't need to dip into anything that's in the pen. So you start diamond painting. After a period of time, it won't pick up, as happens with wax and any other putty. So when it stops picking up, or you find that sometimes it's dropping drills, what to do is hold the tip, turn it a fraction of a turn, and that will feed some putty to the tip. And then you just carry on as normal. So instead of having to stop and push and cut a circle of wax or putty, all you do is just turn the pen slightly and then carry on. So totally different from any other company. We have a pen that comes preloaded with putty. So at the other end, we have a multiplacer. And again, if you're new to diamond painting, multiplacers are used to place more than one drill at a time. In this case, it is 4 drills. So what you would do is you would press this into pink wax or putty, fill this little channel up, pour drills in your tray, give it a shake, get them in a line, and then pick up 4 drills and place them. The idea behind this is if you're working on an area of the same colour, a large area, instead of placing 1 drill at a time and just doing 1, 1, 1, 1, you can place 4 at a time. So you're doing 4, 4, 4. So it speeds things up. If you have a very large area, you might want to step that up a bit. So Diamond Art Club also supply a larger multiplacer. So this multiplacer holds 7 drills. Again, you put it in the pen. These are just push fit, so you just pull them out, swap them over, push in, and then you get your pink wax or putty. Press in, fill the channel, shake your tray, get a line, pick up 7 drills. So then you're doing 7, 7, 7, 7, not 4, 4, 4, and not 1, 1, 1. So that is the idea behind the multiplacers. If you're new and you've maybe seen them, but you're not really sure what they are, you've maybe got them in your first kit and you're thinking, what do I do with this? That's what you do with them. Not everybody uses them. I don't. I have never used them because I prefer to single place. I listen to music when I diamond paint. It's a relaxation for me, and I like to just sit and listen to music and place 1 drill at a time. I find it very, very relaxing. So I'm never in a rush when I'm diamond painting. So that is the pen. We'll put the cap back on. As I said, no other company is supplying a pen like that. It is very unique. The next thing is a refill. So as well as having putty in the tip of the pen, it will run out eventually. You get a refill. Now this will refill that tip quite a few times. If you want to know how to refill the pen, or if you want to know how the pen actually works, like the mechanics behind it, I do have videos. One shows you how the pen works. I take it to pieces and show you exactly how it works. I've got another video where I show how to refill the tip with putty. I also have another video showing you how to replace the putty and use pink wax if you want to do that. So if you're interested in any of those things, to save time in this video, I will put links in the description and you can just click on them and have a look at the videos. So I mentioned pink wax. You also get 1 heart of pink wax that you can use in the multiplacer. You could also try using the putty and see which one works best for you. So you get pink wax as well. The next thing is the tray. Again, if you're new to diamond painting, you've been buying small kits, you probably will be familiar with trays like this. Now, the problem with these, apart from being small, so they don't actually hold that many drills, is they have angled sides. And because of that, if you're diamond painting, you've got drills in your tray and you accidentally touch that tray or bump it, it will flip over very, very easily. The drills will end up on your glue or on the floor, and you have to spend time picking them up and putting them back in the tray. It is very annoying. So a lot of people will have seen these trays. The Diamond Art Club tray is very different. For a start, it is much, much bigger. So you can get a lot more drills in here, give it a shake and spread them out. You don't want to pile up drills. You want them to be able to move so they sit in the grooves. So you can see you'll get a lot more in here, so you don't have to top up the tray as often. The sides of the tray are very deep, so when you're shaking your tray, they're not going to spill. And we have a cap at the end, so we have a spout with a cap, and again, that is, if you're shaking your tray, you don't have to worry about the drills falling out the end of the spout. So much, much better, I would say, than this. It is much heavier. It has straight sides, so it means if you accidentally bump it, it doesn't flip. As well as that, it comes with a lid. Now the lid doesn't clip on, it actually slides into the tray. So we have a recess either side. You just put the lid in, push it up, and then when you get to the top, that click means it's locked. So if I tip this upside down, shake it, I can shake it as hard as I like, it will not spill any drills. Now that is good for a few reasons. Number one, if you're diamond painting and you have to leave the desk just to grab something, you've got some young kids playing around, they might come over and decide to pick up your tray. If it was this type, as soon as they touch it, it's going to flip over and your drills are going to be spilled everywhere. With the Diamond Art Club tray, if you lock it, the kids might come along and pick it up and shake it. They'll hear the drills rattling inside, but they won't spill any. Unless they figure out how to open it, and all it is just pull it back. It is very easy, but for a young kid, they might have to try. So it'll take them a bit of time to figure out how to actually open it. Hopefully you get back to the desk before they do. The other thing is, if you have pets that shed hair, like cats and dogs, you will be used to coming back and finding your tray with pet hairs in it, or dust, or crumbs. If you're diamond painting using this tray and you decide, okay, that's enough for today, I'm going to stop, and you're still working on the same colour, you don't have to put the drills away. All you have to do is close the lid, lock it, and you can just leave it sitting on your desk. You can leave it there for hours, days, weeks, months. But when you come back and you open your tray, all that is inside here are nice clean drills. You won't have pet hairs, you won't have dust, you won't have crumbs, nothing. Really, really good idea. Simple, very easy to operate, but you can hear that click, very solid click. So a lockable tray, really, really nice design. For me, this is the thing that really stood out. The pen is very different, but the tray, it's just so well designed. Really like that. The next thing is the baggies. We get a bag of bags. So these are resealable bags and you can use them to store excess drills when you finish the kit. I always count them. I've just always done it with all the companies, just out of curiosity. And Diamond Art Club tend to be somewhere between 20 to 25. So we'll open it up. It does vary from kit to kit. So we'll see how many we get in this one. So we have one. Count the one that they come in because it's exactly the same. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So in this particular kit, 17 baggies. So that's it. That is the Diamond Art Club toolkit. As I said, it is very different from any other diamond painting company's toolkit. They are the only company that provide a pre-filled pen, and as far as I know, they're the only company that provide a tray like this, as big as this, with the locking lid. Just really, really nice designs. They spend a lot of time looking at things and how can we improve, and there are more things to talk about that are unique to Diamond Art Club. So that is the toolkit. So if you've never seen a Diamond Art Club toolkit, you have now. So put all this to the side, then we'll get back to the box, and then we'll talk about the next thing that is different. So back to the box. So the other thing that was sitting on top of the canvas was this envelope. So we have a thank you for your purchase envelope. Put the box out of the way. So we have Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. A very sparkly little diamond there. Flip it over, thank you for your purchase again. Another sparkly diamond, but this time if you fold it up, it acts as a lock for the envelope. We have the socials again, so we have Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest and TikTok at Diamond Art Club and diamondartclub.com. Open it up, we have something inside, we'll talk about this in a minute. So if we open the envelope up completely, we have tips and tricks. So again, if you're new to diamond painting, you might find something in here of interest. The next thing we've got is join our Facebook group. And again, I forgot to check how many members there are. The last time I looked, it was about 42,000. I'm sure it's a lot more than that because it's been a while since I've checked it. The figures go up every day. So all I can say safely is over 40,000 members. So that is 40,000 diamond painters from all around the world. So you can drop in, you can ask questions. There are people of all ranges of experience, from people who have just started diamond painting to people who have been diamond painting pretty much since the very beginning. The thing about the group is all of the kits that you see, all of the pictures of works in progress, what people are doing, they are all Diamond Art Club. So if you have any questions about diamond painting, I would definitely recommend drop in, ask the question. Very, very friendly group, very experienced group, and as I said, you will see what people are working on, you will see what people have completed, people will talk about their favourite artists, people will talk about what they hope is coming next, just everything to do with diamond painting. Very, very well run group. The moderators are excellent, keeping 40,000 people on track. I can imagine it could be difficult. We're talking about the internet. So yeah, very good group. I would definitely recommend that you join. Then we have how to use and refill the twist and pick applicator. So they have instructions, but as I said, I have videos, so you can actually see what they mean. Then we have 6 little thumbnails again, little descriptions on how to diamond paint. Then we have the kit contents, which we've already gone through. Then we have the QR codes here. So we have one for iPhone, one for Android. Scan the code, download the Diamond Art Club app, and if you decide to buy another Diamond Art Club kit, you will get a 20% discount. That only applies for the first purchase through the app. Definitely worth using if you're looking to buy another Diamond Art Club kit. So that is the envelope. Inside the envelope we had this. So again, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle, Enchanted Mushroom, TS Larking. On the back we have start date, end date, and a nice sized thumbnail, high resolution, good quality picture. Then underneath we have the details again, the number of colours, whether it's round or square, and the size. All of these things are stickers, including the diamond. The idea behind this is a lot of people keep a logbook, which is like a physical book with pages and paper, remember that? Physical book. So what they can do is peel off, for example, the title, put it at the top of the page, and then they've got the artist as well. Then they've got a nice image of the diamond painting, so they can put that on the page. They can write in their start and end date, and they have all the details of the diamond painting. So if you put it in a book, you can just flick through page to page to page, and you can look through what you've got, what you've done, what you've still got to do if you want to work it that way. If someone visits you and they ask you about your diamond paintings, you can show them the logbook and flick through so they can see the thumbnails of the kits that you've done or the kits that you've got. It saves you having to go and drag out boxes to show people. It's a lot easier just to flick through a book. So it's a really good idea. Inside we have what I call the key. I think most people call it the legend. And this shows us how many colours we have in the kit. So it starts at 1, goes up to 64. So we have 64 colours in this kit. Then we have symbol. These are the symbols that are on the canvas, so you know where to put the different colours. And then we have code. The code is what they call the DMC code. The DMC code is a standard way of numbering a specific shade of a colour. For example, 310. DMC 310 is black. So it doesn't matter which company it's from, if they follow the DMC, and it says on the kit DMC and then a number, DMC 310 is black. So any company that uses DMC codes, 310 will always be black. 553 will always be this shade of purple. So that is very important, because if you run out of drills, maybe you knock them over, you spill some, and you find that you're just a few drills short, what you can do is when you finish your kit, you keep the spares. So you should have, or you will have, spares of every colour in here. So you put them in your little bag, you put a label on it, you write the DMC code. When you're working on a kit in the future, you may run out of a colour. It happens. So say you run out of 310. If you go and check your bags, you'll see you've got a label and it says 310. You can use those drills to finish that kit. It saves you having to contact the company and wait on drills being posted out to you. If you've got them at home, you just use them. So that's the reason, or the main reason, that people keep extras, the spares. The other reason that people keep them is sometimes if they are very talented, they can make up designs on things like flower pots or candle holders, that type of thing. Make up a design and then use spare drills to colour them in, basically. So if you're artistic, you can come up with your own designs, use the spare drills and create something different. So that is the legend, or the key. The other thing is these are pre-cut labels. So if I go down to number 100 and try and get a hold of it, you can see if I peel it back, it's pre-cut. So again, this is something that Diamond Art Club started. Some other companies have realised this is a good idea and copied it. But Diamond Art Club, as far as I know, were the first company to come up with this idea. And it means that if you're kitting up, like getting your kit ready to work on, and you're maybe putting the drills in containers, all you have to do is peel the label off, stick it on the container and pour the drills in. And then that's done. Because if you don't do that, you may be handwriting labels. So you're putting maybe the number in, then the symbol. Sometimes that can be quite difficult to copy them. And then the DMC code. So to speed things up, make it nice and easy, peel the labels, stick them, done. And when you're finished, you take them back off, and then when you get your next Diamond Art Club kit, you peel off the labels and stick them on your containers again, or bags. Containers or bags, it doesn't matter. So that is it. That is the key, or the legend. They totally redesigned this as well, because it used to be pretty much an A4 size sheet. But now they've condensed it down into this little package, and you now keep it inside an envelope, which is card. It's not paper, so it's pretty sturdy. You fold it up, fold your little diamond, press it through, and then your labels are nice and safe. They're not accidentally going to get squished and start to peel up or anything. Really, really nice design, really neat and tidy, really like it. I like this little diamond idea. I just thought that was a nice little touch. So, as I said, when I finish this unboxing, I will roll the kit back up, put it in its bag with the drills, and I'll put the key back in the box as well in its little envelope, and it'll sit there until I'm ready to work on it. So again, that was something different from Diamond Art Club. They are always innovative. They're always looking at ideas and improving things. So we're back at the box. Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. So we'll lift the canvas out, and underneath the canvas we have a card. Again, this is another thing that Diamond Art Club have done that is different. So you don't always get a card. That's the thing. You don't always get one. So when you get a kit, it's a bit of excitement. Have I got a card? Have I not got a card? Really nice little cards, as you can see, reflect it in the light. We have the graphic for the kit. If you do get a card, it will be the graphic for the kit that you bought. So it gives us an image, and it gives us the artist's name, T.S. Larking, Enchanted Mushroom, and the size at the bottom. On the back, we have Diamond Art Club Treasure Quest cards. And this one says bronze, and then scratch off below. So this is a bronze level card. The cards come in various levels. They're either bronze, silver, gold, or black, with black being the rarest. I do have a video about all of this, so I'm going to skip a lot. Again, I'll put a link in the description, not a description in the link, a link in the description. And if you want to learn more about the trading cards, click on that. I go through everything to do with them, so you can find out more about it. But basically the cards are different levels. If you collect them, you can scratch off this part here. You will get a code under there, and you have to get specific levels. If you collect the right number, you will get a gift voucher, I would say. I'm pretty sure it's a code that you get emailed to you that will give you a gift card, basically. So just quickly, the bottom one is if you collect 5 bronze, so 5 cards this level, 3 silver and 1 gold, you can claim a $50 gift card. However, I mentioned black. Black cards are very, very rare. If you happen to get 2 black cards, you can claim the $50 gift card just with the 2 scratch codes from the black cards. The numbers change, but the values also change. So the lowest that you can get is $50. The next is $75, then $100, then $200. The top one is you can get a custom diamond painting kit from Diamond Art Club. Now that is very unique because Diamond Art Club do not do custom kits. You cannot email Diamond Art Club and ask them if they could do a custom kit of a picture. They won't do it, but they will if you have the correct combination of codes. That is valued at $400. There are restrictions though. You cannot ask them to create a diamond painting of copyrighted material. So it has to be either a picture that you've taken yourself. It could be a picture of the pets, a picture of the kids, a picture of somewhere you went vacation, a picture of a wedding, something like that, anything. Or it could be artwork from maybe a local artist. If you get written permission from that artist, Diamond Art Club will create a custom diamond painting, which is very unique. So as I said, that's valued at $400. And again, if you want to find out more about the trading cards, have a look in the description and you'll see a lot more about them. It'll make a lot more sense. So I did get a card. I was lucky enough to get one. So I got a bronze card in this kit. And it is totally random. It could be you don't get any, but it could be bronze, silver, gold, or if you're really lucky, it could be black. So that is a trading card, or treasure quest card, I should say. They're called treasure quest cards. So we'll go back to the canvas that I had taken out the box. So again, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. In a resealable bag, so there is a glue strip along the top here. So if we peel this, and try and do it carefully so we don't rip it, because as I said, what I do is have a look at the kit and then I roll it all back up, put it back in the bag, reseal it, put it back in the box, and it sits until I'm ready to actually work on it. So it keeps everything nice and clean. So I said there are a few things different. I've already mentioned quite a few, but the other thing that is different is the actual canvas. Diamond Art Club canvas is very different from any other canvas that you have tried. I can honestly, hand on heart, say that. It is extremely soft on the back, almost velvet-like, very, very different. It has the scalloped edges, it has stitching, and this is to stop the canvas fraying. I can't really explain it, but if you do decide to try Diamond Art Club, you will know what I mean as soon as you touch the canvas. Very, very high quality, very pliable, malleable, very soft. Really, really nice canvas. And it is trademarked. Should mention that as well. So this is Diamond Art Club's canvas. They have trademarked it. So inside the canvas we have the drills, and again this is where Diamond Art Club are different. It seems that pretty much everything I mentioned is different. The drills come in a bag and we have a label, so you can always check to make sure you have the correct drills for the kit that you bought. So Enchanted Mushroom, we have the correct drills. So the drills come in a bag. Again, if you're new to diamond painting, these bags don't open at the end. There is a glue strip, so peel along. Always the noisiest part of the video, so try and get it done as quickly as I can. And take the drills out. So this is where Diamond Art Club are different again. Diamond Art Club manufacture their own drills. Now, the reason they did it They used to buy from a supplier like all the other companies do, but they found that sometimes the drills just weren't quite up to the quality they wanted. So they decided the only way that they could make sure they had top quality drills, vibrant colours, uniform shape, was to manufacture them themselves. So that's what they do. So they buy high quality resin in from Germany and they manufacture their own drills. So the drills are bagged by weight. They don't have like colour number 1, colour number 2, colour number 3. All they have on the bag is the DMC code. And because they are done by weight, the DMC codes do not run in order. They don't start at the lowest and go to the highest. They're all pretty much mixed up, and it's because they're bagged by weight. So I'll go through the DMC codes. I'll let you see the colours. A lot of people like to see that. They like to see the DMC code and the relevant colour. If you don't want to watch me going through all of these drills, you can skip to the next section, which will be the canvas. So obviously that's the part that everybody is interested in, actually seeing the printed canvas. So if you want to see the DMC codes, here we go. So they come in strings, and I'll just pick the first one and then we can go through them. So the first one is 890, which is a very dark green. Then we have 3817, 3808, 729, 3829, 939, 939, 939, 382, 3765, 930, 898, 829, 3810, 597, 745, 745, 936, 3363 and 780. So that's the first string. Put them to the side. With the next one, you can see the bags this time are smaller. So we have 310, so not a lot of black in this. That isn't the large bag, so not a lot of black. 926, 300, 3799, 3857, 924. That's nice, I like that colour. 3851, 3848, 738, and then we have AB3078. So if you are totally new to diamond painting and you don't know what AB drills are, the AB is short for Aurora Borealis, also known as the Northern Lights, where the sky changes colours. They're given that name because they have a special coating on them. So these drills are yellow, but if I tilt them in the light, I get different colours reflecting back. So I can see green, purple, blue, red, yellow. So the idea is with these drills, when you have the diamond painting on the wall and you walk past, instead of seeing yellow, you will get a bright flash of maybe purple or yellow. It's much brighter than the yellow in the drills, or green or blue or red. So you get these sort of flashes of different colours, which really enhances the diamond painting. It's an eye catcher. So we have AB3078. Then we have 803, 772, 372, 844, 954, 3052, 371, 991, 976 and 580. Then we'll go to the next string. So we have 311, 311, 646, 646, 801, 500, 500, 3371, 3371, 3855, 310. Ah, so we have two 310s. And then Z728. Now the Z codes are a bit different again. They are called fairy dust. So if you get drills from Diamond Art Club and they have a Z prefix, they are fairy dust. And that means that these have a special coating on them as well, but it's very different from the ABs. When the ABs reflect light, the whole facet or surface of that area, when the light hits it, it reflects back a bright light. These have a special coating on them that is like micro glitter. It's a very, very, very fine glitter. So instead of the whole surface of the drill reflecting white light, it reflects tiny little sparkles. So that's why they call it fairy dust. And it's just a different type of shine, more subtle than the ABs, but it's a nice enhancement to the picture. So we have Z728. And then we get down to the smaller bags. So we have 913, 3847, 918, 3849, 3045, 367, 3814, and then we have another fairy dust. So we have Z959, again with that sort of micro glitter. Very, very sparkly. You don't see it that much when it's in the bag, but once it's out on your drill tray and the light hits it, you will see very, very fine sparkle. 3364, 3345, 3782, 720, 920, 3811, and another fairy dust, Z155, so this time purple. 3041, and I really like this colour, 3845, sort of aqua blue, really nice. 553, 3024, 3843. So that's it. These are all of the colours in this diamond painting. So a nice mixture, a lot of very, very bright colours, like that. Really nice. So these are the drills. The next thing is the canvas. So put these to the side. Go back to the canvas. Have a quick look to see how it's been rolled. So it's going to start at the bottom. And the first thing I have to do is switch off lights, because there is a clear cover and any light gets reflected. So if I leave all the lights on, you'll just see big white rectangles. So switch lights off. That's 1, 2. If I switched off 3, you wouldn't see anything, so I have to stick with one light. So I'll start to unroll. As I said, it's going to start from the bottom of the picture. So again, it's a reasonably big canvas, so a lot of detail on that. So you can see lots of detail. So the next thing that I have to mention that's different again with Diamond Art Club is that these images are hand rendered. So rather than just getting the artwork and scanning it and letting the computer do the work, Diamond Art Club have a team of people who render. That is their job. And they basically build up the image and they look at it and then they'll tweak things and change things and they decide on the size to get as close as possible to the original artwork. That is their task, to get whatever image it is as close as possible as a diamond painting. So a lot of work, a lot of talent to get this right, a lot of blending, which is something that Diamond Art Club have always been very good at. All these different shades of colour to create texture, they are very, very good at it. Especially within, I think I'd say the last 2.5, maybe 3 years. Suddenly, I don't know what happened, they really stepped up. And this is an example of it. So many different shades of colour in here to get those textures. So we'll carry on scrolling. So now you can see really nice colours. I really like just the colour combination in this. It's really, really nice. But it's the detail. I mean, just look at the underside of this mushroom. All the detail in the lines and the colours. Just really, really nice. And then we get to the top and have this, what looks like an eye. Very unusual. Really, really nice. I mean, I like this sort of fantasy art, things that are just really unusual. But this one, it sort of makes me think about fantasy sci-fi, because it just, I don't know, it gives me the impression that this is a mushroom that's growing on a different planet. It's just so different from anything. We've got all of these little tendrils that come down, and then these colourful things hanging from, almost looks like Christmas decorations. But again, even these things have a lot of different colours in them, and these as well, they've got all this shading. So these are going to look sort of like droplets. They're going to look almost 3D just with the shading. And the other thing I'll say is we are only looking at the ink basically from the printer. We don't have any drills on here. We don't have the ABs sparkling all these different colours. We don't have the fairy dust doing the little sparkle thing. And we don't have the drills, which are extremely shiny. The Diamond Art Club use very, very high quality resin, and it definitely shows. The colours are so vibrant. So if I just pull something out of these drills that I carefully placed on the floor, but just to give you an idea of the colours, hopefully. Hopefully I'm not getting too much reflection in the bags, but you can see, like, for example, like this is really eye-catching. Where it is in the picture, I'm not sure. It might be up here somewhere. But you can see the colours are very, very vibrant. And even around this part here, we've got these little circles. There'll be a lot of detail in this as well. And then the various shades on the actual mushroom. But I think this part, a lot of work has gone into this to get it to look this good. Yeah, it's very, very impressive. Again, the rendering's just on a different level. And these people, this is what they do all the time. This is their job. They render, and it's a team of people. It's not just one person. So you've got these people who are very experienced in rendering and trying to recreate the artwork as a diamond painting. And they just do it so well. So that is different. The next thing that's different, does it ever end, is the cover. All other diamond painting companies, it's poured glue, which is pretty much standard these days. And you get the clear cover, which you'll get from a lot of companies. But Diamond Art Club's cover is different. And you'll see these dotted lines. Basically, Diamond Art Club's cover is perforated. So we have what acts as clear release paper. So a lot of people, when they get their diamond paintings and get ready to work on them, they take the big cover off and they put down sheets of release paper. Or they use washi tape or masking tape, and they create a grid over the clear cover so they can cut it section by section, so they can work in sections. Diamond Art Club provide the cover. It isn't broken into different sections. If I peel this back, it will come up as one piece. So you can work it that way if you want, but where we can see the lines is perforated, So the idea is that you can actually just tear the perforation, work on the section, tear the perforation, work on the section. So you don't have to put release paper down. So if I was working this diamond painting, I would start in the bottom right hand corner because that's where I always start. So the way that this one has worked, there's a very, very small section there. So I probably wouldn't tear it there. I mean, it's only that wide, like what, 6, 7 drills wide maybe. I would start here and just do this as a section. So what I would do is I would get to the actual perforation and then tear it. And you'll hear it if I get it. And I would tear it up to the dotted line, then I would fold that back, and then this is all exposed glue, so sticky. So I would start working here. If I did part of it and I hadn't finished, I would just fold the cover back. I wouldn't tear the whole thing off because it's easier just to fold it back than tear off a totally clear cover, leave it lying somewhere and then you can't find it. And then the other thing is you have to try and line it up perfectly back in here. So rather than taking it off, I would just do that, fold it back, work here. Even if I finished this section, I would still keep this and I would fold it back again. And then it stops any dust or hairs or crumbs or anything getting in between the drills. So I would do that section and then I would start on this section, I would tear that up, do the same thing, next one, next one, next one, next one. And then I would probably start with this one and then come back and then go up and go along and back. I'd get as far as I could reach and then I would turn the canvas upside down and I would start again. So that's the way that I would work it. But the thing is, it's perforated. No other company does that. So again, Diamond Art Club they're thinking, right, okay, people get the cover and then they use washi tape and then they cut it, or they take the cover off and then they get release paper and they put it down. Is there an easier way to do it? And they thought, right, if we perforate it, people who want to do it can just tear the perforations and work it like clear release paper. If you do decide to actually rip the sections off as you go, it doesn't matter which way you put them, if you have to cover it again, because this acts like double-sided release paper. It won't stick to the glue. So as I said, quite a few things if you think through the video, where Diamond Art Club are very different from other companies, and they are always looking at ideas to improve things. So yeah, so that's quite a few different things. So we'll try and have a final scroll. It's kind of difficult because it keeps trying to roll back up because it's just out of the box. But bring it, oops, without hitting the camera. Bring it down and then just do a slow scroll up. Again, you can see so much detail on the underside of that mushroom. And then we've got all these little mushrooms sprouting off it as well. And then all of these hanging down. So just imagine all these things glistening and shining. Really, really nice. So the final part that I've started talking about in all the videos now is this section down here. Down here it says Enchanted Mushroom 25.6 by 25.6, 69.9 centimeters by 69.9 centimeters. But the important part is copyright TS Larking / Diamond Art Club registered trademark. All of the artwork that Diamond Art Club have done from the very beginning has been licensed. And that means that the original artist is working with Diamond Art Club. Diamond Art Club will do the rendering and they will put it back to the original artist and say, okay, this is what we've got. Does this meet your standards? And the artist will, well, I don't know if they ever say no, but they will say, yes, that is good enough. It looks like the original artwork. That is what they want. Once the artist authorises it, that is when it goes into production. So the artist is involved in it, not just Can we convert your diamond painting? Yes, and that's it. The artist is involved with it. And the artist basically writes it off and says, yes, that meets my standards. So they work with the artists, and that means that the artists get revenue. So when you buy a kit, the original artist will get something. That is very important because artists have bills to pay just like everybody else. They spend a long time creating the artwork that we like, that we want to do as a diamond painting, and we want to hang on the wall to show to people and say, look how nice this is. So we are giving something back to that original artist. The flip side of that is if an artist sees there is revenue in having their artwork converted to a diamond painting, they are more likely to release more artwork. So we start to get a wider range and a wider selection, and if you really like a particular artist, hopefully you'll start to get more artwork from that particular artist. And there are a lot of people who do collect artwork from specific artists. So it's a win-win for everybody as far as I can see. The artist is getting a revenue, and we are getting more and more variety of licensed artwork. It's not copied. It's not a company just looking on the internet saying, oh, that picture looks nice, that would sell. And they take the image, they scan it, computer creates it, and they sell it. And the original artist knows nothing about it and doesn't get any money from it at all, which is really disappointing. So if you buy from Diamond Art Club, you know that it is licensed and the artist is getting some revenue from it. Apart from that, it's just look at the quality of it. As I said, this isn't even started, never mind finished, but this is going to look really, really nice when it's done. So this is one that my wife sort of got her eye on, but we've agreed that this one's mine. So most of the time when she says, I want that one, she gets them. But this time, she let me get this one. So I'm very pleased. So I really, really like this. It's the colours, the combinations, the imagination as well that went into creating this. It's very, very unique. So I take the diamond paintings, when I finish them, I take them into work and hang them in the canteen for a while. And I always try to find things that are different from the one I did before. So they're not seeing the same sort of things, the same sort of style. So this is definitely something very different, and I like it a lot. So that was Enchanted Mushroom from Diamond Art Club. I have to say, I think this is definitely one of my favourites. Just so much detail in it. I really like things that are different, and I like fantasy art, and as I said, this has a sort of fantasy sci-fi sort of vibe. Really, really nice colour combination, very, very imaginative artwork, and very, very unique. So I'm glad my wife allowed me to do this one. So yeah, very, very nice. So that's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, as always, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. If you do that, you will get a little message when new videos come up, and I do have a lot of videos to come. So if you're interested in unboxings, unbaggings, comparisons, accessories, and just sometimes things that just pop into my mind and I decide to do a video about it, please subscribe, and you will catch the more videos as they come out. So that is it for today. Thanks for watching, and in the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.